Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're in the North Beach of Corpus Christi, Texas. There's the causeway that heads over to Portland, Texas. And there have been some developments, in the North Beach area of Corpus Christi. We're going to go under the highway. Got to check on the Lighthouse progress, of course. That Lighthouse, I guess I could have refreshed myself on the facts. It's going to be the largest lighthouse in Texas and the largest stone lighthouse in the United States. And yes, it is all part of this development here. But it is a legit lighthouse. And it looks like they added these wooden structures since we were last here, right? The wooden part of the building wasn't tied in to the lighthouse. And I would say this wooden box here is going to be the small chapel from the shape of those windows. There's going to be a small chapel that you can rent out, and there's going to be a restaurant. So maybe that little connecting piece is part of the restaurant. I'm not 100% sure. As far as the lighthouse structure goes, I would have to go check when we were last here. It looks about the same. Maybe they've added to those two lips at the top, but the lighthouse, the light itself isn't encased yet with glass. It's pretty impressive. I like it. This is on Nueces Bay, and this is going to look awesome as you're coming from Portland to Corpus. You're heading towards the North Beach area. And it's really going to be spectacular. That would be neat if they had a fishing boat like that set up for just little tour rides right off the lighthouse or something. You know, when we're this close to the lighthouse, you can kind of see it's not like perfect, you know, the edge. Probably because it's made of stone, right? That would probably have something to do with it. That's pretty cool. I'm going to keep going up. Yep, still needs a little bit of work. If you're not familiar with North Beach, it's part of Corpus Christi, the northernmost part. How about that? Isn't that wonderful? And this is going to start off the renovations they have planned. The renovations they had planned. Usually when we come here, there's all construction vehicles here and some boat trailers and pickups parked. I don't see anyone working today, but I think I see why the parking lot is now empty. There's a sign there that says parking $5. So whoever owns this portion of the land probably got a little sick of people parking on their property. Maybe. There's where you hang your fish up and get a photo. Marinaville. And this says bait shop and seafood. So is it just bait or is it a restaurant? Pier 32 beach parking. Ocean Bait and Seafood now open. 452-3352. Cash only. Please use back door. Right off the highway. There's the New Harbor Bridge going up right there. That's still years away from completion. But that's going to allow the new larger super tankers to come through once that bridge is open and the old harbor bridge is taken down. We're going to miss it. North Beach is the part of Corpus Christi that has the Texas State Aquarium and the Lexington Museum aircraft carrier. And now it's going to have the Lighthouse. It's going to be pretty awesome. And this is a better view of the new bridge. If I can keep the rain off the windshield. And you can see the old bridge to the left there. The bottom of the new bridge will be higher than the top of the current bridge, which is pretty intimidating. Pretty intimidating. This thing is going to be massive and an interesting bridge to drive over. And it's going to be beautiful. Just wanted to give you a view of the construction going on. Man, that looks like Transformers meets the Terminator. And it's massive. All of the little side streets are closed as well, or no longer in existence right now. This is the only little back road that's still open. And it really could use some paving. I'm just driving the wrong side. That is actually the beginning of the old harbor bridge. And I'd say they got their supplies lined up. Now, changes since we were here 2 months ago, other than the roads being closed. You know, we were over here about a year ago because I remember this was part of the animal rescue right here that they do. I don't see no critters, but you can see they're set up for it. Sorry for the bouncing around. If you could see the road in front of you, you would be impressed with my skill. Oh. Is that a helicopter or does someone need a muffler job? Yeah, this is all part of animal rescue here. Good for them. There's the Lexington straight ahead. Man, they've just got everything tore up over here. Texas State Aquarium on the right. It's just weird how everything just looks different. Just in those couple of months since we last were over here. This was a huge vacation spot, and I hope it becomes a vacation spot again. Texas State Aquarium on our right. Lexington right there. It's beautiful. Pier 99 is a good place to eat. Probably the place I would recommend. Here in North Beach, people going to the Lexington. They got a Blue Angel jet out front there, if you caught it. T-shirt shop. Yeah, if you're coming to North Beach, guys, I can't really recommend swimming in the water. Oh, and by the way, man, that tide's pretty violent today, the waves. I read a little bit about the blue dragons Blue dragons are a type of sea snail. They are absolutely gorgeous. I could see why they're called blue dragons. They are blue and white and can almost have like a purple look to them. They feed on jellyfish, mostly man-o-war. And since they eat something that is venomous, they themselves are venomous. So if you see them on the beach, you do not want to touch them in any way. Okay, I've made 3 turns, buddy, and you're still following me. Can I help you? I just pulled over, he pulled over. I think it's going to be one of those, are you boondocking with Dennis? No, I am not. Now, something I did want to tell you today. Here we go. Another place. Woo, mama. Oh, I take that back. I didn't get a good look. Honestly, folks, I don't know if she was 28 or 14. So, can we just edit that part out, guys? No? Thanks. I've eaten here about 20 times. We've made a couple videos from here. Yo, South Philly, cheesesteak, pretty good sandwich, really nice people. My only problem is they got the word Philly in the title. Don't do that. You're not in Philadelphia. You're not a Philly. You know what we call a Philadelphia cheesesteak in Philadelphia? A cheesesteak. You should do the same. How would you feel, Texas, if you went to Philadelphia and someone had a bologna sandwich and called it Texas barbecue? You wouldn't like it. We need to drop that. So, Fajitaville, my favorite place on North Beach. Not necessarily for the food, for the indoor-outdoor bar open to the beach. Closed. Closed. I hope someone can open this and make it successful. It's been here for a very long time. For lease, 880-5888. And that's sad because they have this awesome indoor-outdoor bottom floor as a bar. We've done videos from there. You get a drink. You can watch people on the beach. The one video I was making, I'm just sitting there having a beer. College girls were playing volleyball, and then they decided to work on their handstands. That was a good day for Dennis, folks. That was a good day for Dennis. If you're coming to North Beach, I don't recommend staying in North Beach, but if you're coming to North Beach, first off, punch your travel agent right in the face. I always met older couples who, we're from Wisconsin, and our travel agent recommended North Beach. They're getting a deal. The prices here are usually better than Port Aransas, but there's not a whole lot here. And in Port Aransas, you're getting the Gulf of Mexico. Here, you're getting Corpus Christi Bay, where all the, it's a bay. It has a lot of ships coming through it. And how can I put this? A lot of time they warn about the high fecal matter on the news, so you figure that out. But I just wanted to spin around and show you the back area of Fajitaville, where hopefully someone is going to do very well here. But there's the back area where you can have a drink, and then it's got 2 other floors of the restaurant. I don't think I've ever been to the 3rd floor, but I have been to the 2nd floor. But unfortunately, it's all closed now, which is sad. And it was definitely for me. There were times where I would had a membership to Texas State Aquarium. I would go every Sunday morning, first thing in the morning, and then get over here around 11 or 11:30, have myself a beer, sometimes get a taco. Great place to people watch and relax. And it's gone. It looks like the hotel kind of affiliated with it is still open, so that's good. Must be different owners. Unfortunately, they were saying on the news that the project they had planned for here probably isn't going to happen. They had announced a project about, there's a major drainage issue here, and they were going to redo this whole area, whole little island, if you will. It's not really an island, but I see what they're saying. The drainage ditches were going to be for gondolas, and kind of like a San Antonio Riverwalk kind of thing, with spaces for new hotels and restaurants and businesses, and just turn it into a tourist destination. And they had announced that Lighthouse would kind of, kick it off. And great spot, because the city's main tourist attractions are right here, with the Lexington and Texas State Aquarium, which is rated number 5 in North America. That's impressive. Corpus isn't that big of a town, And they're saying that's probably a no-go right now, which is really disappointing. Now, this area, North Beach, also has a lot of homeless people, aggressive homeless people. And I know, because I used to come feed them and give them stuff, and now I'm concentrating on the Rockport area. So, I love North Beach. They need to get the water cleaned up, make it suitable for tourists, and I would love to see some improvement. If they're not going to totally revamp it into a tourist area, get it cleaned up, Get rid of things that need to be removed, open space, maybe and take some of these open spaces and return them back to nature. All the birds that come through here. But that's it from North Beach right now, guys. I appreciate you riding along. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.